Hello, everyone. Okay, very good afternoon on a Sunday afternoon. Okay,
Yes,
welcome
it's
back
us
to
again.
yes, definitely it's us again, and welcome back to another episode with special Nippon Paint. Okay, so I would like to introduce myself. I'm Kev, and my co-host is actually Kelly
Kelly.
Chin. Hi. So, what's the any updates
Okay,
from
then
this
we
past
have a
week?
good news for the ID renovation industry, which there's
Hmm.
news from VCA that the new renovation job can be actually starting to apply from tomorrow onwards. But of
Ah,
course,
okay.
uh, don't rush it about it because it's like there's thousands of ID firms in Singapore, thousands of people are applying, so we just need to take some time to actually like process it.
Yeah, actually, yesterday when they actually launched the news, right? So immediately there's so many people actually sending me message and oh, my new project can start kind of thing. Even currently right now, my dear friend Susan, if you're watching, okay, you're also sending me a message right now that no, your project can be starting to apply under a new project. Okay,
But
but sad enough,
yeah,
we are still in the very beginning phase of phase one, and we are facing lack of workers in the market for time being.
yeah, at the moment,
So
yes.
yeah, okay, there are more people coming in. Hello everyone. Okay, welcome to dphenomenal live streaming again. Hi everyone. Hi Arena. Hi Florence. Hi you guys. Kind of thing. Okay, but today, a very special shout out. Okay, a special shout out, and I would like to thank you very much. To Reno Talk. Okay, Reno Talk picked up the whole live streaming as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Kelly,
Yep,
the whole Malaysia is also watching, not just
watching me,
Singapore.
right?
Yeah, just watching you. Hi, Alfred. Okay, guys. Okay, once again, a very good afternoon to all the live streamers, Singapore and Malaysia as well. Okay, once again, thank you, Reno Talk, for hosting as well.
Yep.
So it's really a honor to be on board this whole big launch today. Okay. Hi, Arina again. Okay, we are trying to get more people coming in, so the groups are coming in today. Right?
Yeah, today we have a very special introduction. So
Mm,
we have give some time for the people to come in, then we can actually benefit everybody.
okay, so
Mm.
welcome to Malaysia. For those who actually the first time coming on board watching the live stream in Singapore, we are from The Phenomenal. My name is Kev and my co-host is Kelly.
Kelly.
And today we will be touching on something very special, something that everyone is talking about, especially during this pandemic and or during this CB, or in Malaysia we call it MCO.
Thank you.
Okay, correct. So is something we are actually looking forward more in more details. Okay, those who actually want to know about today, they actually can refresh back to the past episode where we actually talked to the senior manager, Mr. Davis. So from there on, you can actually catch up upon from this episode on. So from here, you can actually you won't get too much of a lack of what today we are talking about. Okay. So nevertheless, Kelly, are you ready? Let us
Welcome from there.
bring now bring in the main guys. Okay. Oh, this
Nippon
one
guy.
must have the Nippon guys. So let me must do a proper huge introduction for them. Okay, come on. Say don't have. Okay. Okay. Say the crowd is really coming in now. Okay. Let us bring in the key personnel of this whole entire show.
For over 130 years, our culture of innovation has shaped the lives of millions. Building better, brighter, and happier lives, full of color and opportunities. It all stems from breakthrough research meticulously developed by leading scientists and chemists at our world-leading facilities. We're all part of a diverse family who, together, make Nippon Paint Asia's #1 paint and coatings manufacturer, offering a complete paint and coating solution for total peace of mind. We're a Pan-Asian family unified and driven by our lean for growth culture of vigilance, insatiable appetite, teamwork, agility, leanness, stamina, allowing us to lead from the front of the pack. Corporate responsibility is ingrained in our DNA, promoting sustainability and developing skills, because people have always been at the heart of our company. Together, we strive for a sustainable business that positively impacts lives. Our ingenuity flows through every drop of the billion liters of paint and coatings we produce every year, adding color to all the industries we supply through strong distribution, and in turn enriched the lives of millions around the world. We continue to set new standards in coatings for motor vehicles. Our protective coatings sustain and enhance the performance of bridges, ships, fuel pipes, and chemical tanks. By offering developers and architects a variety of highly durable and weather-resistant options, we make it possible to realize their ambitions. And for our consumers, we strive to deliver the best end-to-end solutions, including design services to perfectly complement our products. We are Nippon Paint. We harness the brilliance of innovation. We inspire the lives of millions now and for decades to come.
Hello. Okay,
Hello,
welcome
Ken.
our special guest. This special guest, I think I'll leave it to Mr. Davis. Okay, so hello, Davis. Okay, today I have noticed that you actually brought a
David 带了
special
多一个人来今天，
Wow, so it's hot not today. 打些广告，OK, it's so hot today.
以为是有
OK,
你懂 ，David 我不舍得开了，还在 plastic 里面，我怕弄肮脏。
Hello, Arina. Arina, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Okay. So, welcome back, Davis. Actually,
David 你这次来为什么？为什么你这次又回来了？
没有撑场不完对吗？ Yeah, sorry, 我们要认真一点。Okay, Davis and Shirley, the Singapore and Malaysia side actually viewing the whole entire live show right now. Actually, just not Singapore. So we actually good enough to be a Southeast Asia live, basically. Okay. Yep. So nevertheless, again, welcome to all the live streamers right now. So today we are actually talking more in depth into the Nippon Paint. Okay, but of course, nevertheless, I'll allow the professional to actually go in depth in this topic. Before that, Davis, can you introduce a slight introduction of yourself and introduce your hot partner?
Only weather hot. I'm not sure about hot. Over to you, Davis.
I got fan. Okay, over you, Davis. Come, there you go.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Davis. I'm from Nippon Paint, and I'm currently in charge of the ID segment and also our Nippon Professional Painting services. So with me today, I think she'll be the main person today. Her name is Shelly Chan, and she's our marketing manager of Nippon Paint Singapore Company Private Limited.
Wow.
Hello everyone. Hello. Introduction by Davis must also include the full company name.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Shelly. Very good afternoon to all of you. Good to tune in on a Sunday afternoon where the weather is like freaking hot and I don't have my aircon on. Well, to give you a little bit of background about me, I have been in the company for 10 years doing marketing work. So if you think about color cards, you think about Color My World. I hope you have them. If not, then I will show you my Color My World. See, I remember. Okay, so
this is by
color.
you.
Yeah. So by the team, I cannot say by me, okay? So we actually bother to rearrange the colors, select the most popular colors. So these are the things that marketing we do. So we love this kind of thing for you guys. Then recently, I know because of circuit breaker, not everybody gets to receive it. But Davis' team has been frantically trying to give out this super thick deck. So I think
because you guys are you guys are extremely hot.
Because of my color. Let me go and figure out what is this red color. So the whole idea was to do things like that, to benefit not just our own partners, but also all the way down to the consumer. So that's what we do lah. Yeah. So
awareness.
You actually speak very well. Actually, I mean, besides marketing, do you actually run a course during this period of time, online or things like that?
No lah. I wanted to, but actually live one. David forced me into it.
No, you sound so natural. It's like you're way more natural than that.
I'm not pure marketing. I actually dabble into a lot of other things lah. So we don't have a so-called comms team. So I'm also part of the comms. Sometimes I have to write press releases to the media, talk to the media. When there's a new product launch, right? I'll be the first lah. 我会冲在前面.
So you're the PR also lah.
Yes. So I talk to the any external parties that require more understanding of our products and color. Then I also play with the color chips, like I mentioned about color arrangement. So any color cards you see, any advertisement you see out there, all comes from marketing. Yeah. So we have
actually 你的生活是多姿多彩哦。
Yes. So you notice 我的 background 是白色的，因为我的人是很 colorful， 不需要的 background。
Yeah, true.
原来因为 David 没有给我 pen 咯，我自己
Okay, I think 其实我们三位讲话就好了，就是 David 我不要把它放出来吧。
你可以吗？
David. Yeah, I must say that he has done a very good job.
Can we say hi to Justin, Elaine, Valerie, Arina, Erwin, all these people are coming in as well.
Oh, yes.
Hello, how are you guys?
Elaine and Valerie, next time your turn already.
Everybody gets a turn.
Yeah. Okay. Once again, thank you, the Singapore side and Malaysia side, and a big shout out to Renault Talk once again, who actually hosting our live show right now at this moment. So that's why the figures and the people viewing is actually moving on and on. It's really way bigger than the last few episodes actually we have done. So thank you once again. Okay, so today maybe David, you want to recap what we have done, a very short recap of what we have done last week, or a topic that we have mentioned last week. You want to do a recap for us?
Okay, I will do a recap so easier for Shelly to take over.
You passed the baton.
Okay. We talk about our color visualizer. We mentioned about our this e-commerce. We mentioned about our trade app. Yeah,
apps,
I think this Shelly is actually involved in the development. So I think she's the best person to actually share with us.
More in-depth sharing, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe just a couple of minutes sharing later, sharing with the apps and things like that.
Yeah.
Right? Cool.
Then after that, I think most important, why we have this second show is actually we want to share our new product, the VIRUSGuard Plus, with the audience here.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So maybe from here, I mean, Shirley can just have a quick the show of your app. You have maybe you can share your screen off. This is a recap for the rest of the live streamers.
Those who have not used, better download now.
All of you who have not downloaded our two very important mobile apps, okay, I'm going to share the two of them. Why? Because one of them was actually initially designed for consumers. But then during this period of time, right, it's very hard to talk to the customer face to face. It would be good to at least have a visualized look of your room with the colors, then you send it to the customer easily, then you can have a quick discussion. I thought that consumer app has now become everyone's app, so I will share a little bit more. That is what David's talked about, the color visualizer app. The other one is trick app. 这个更重要, okay, to all of us here, because whatever things that David has been actively talking about, our new paint products, even all the way down to our building materials, we also very aggressive into this segment, right? 全部的东西都在里面. And I thought, hey, if you don't have it now, cannot. No, you have to have it, okay?
Cannot make it already if don't have.
Yeah, cannot make it. How can you don't have, right?
Okay, can I have a disclaimer first? Okay, someone from Malaysia was actually asking, this app, right, can it be used in Malaysia or in Singapore, or just Singapore itself?
Okay, so number one, now that I mentioned about 2 apps, right? Color Visualizer app, where you can actually take a picture of your rooms and then you fill up the colors. The whole world can download the app and use. So that one is free for all. But if you have any specific Nippon colors in your own country, I'm sorry, then it's not featured in the app. Because when we developed, it was only from the Singapore team. I don't have like the whole world Nippon Paint's color. So you will notice that I usually go with a more, I would say, universal color. Comes from the fan deck. You see, I show my fan deck. Yeah, so that will be all the colors in all the Nippon Paint countries. You will have it. Yeah.
Yes.
So that means there's no reason why you cannot go for Nippon Paint in any other country, even in Malaysia.
Yeah, everywhere actually.
everywhere.
So maybe you guys can set a date, key in your calendar, you know, 打广告，OK， 现在是应该是5月吧，2月、5、6月了，OK。So set a calendar, don't waste your time, OK. Jot it down, whatever you need to do, OK. You need to download app, please do it now.
那些听不懂英文的话，那些可以现在下载Nippon 的那个Visualizer app， 就是给人家看那个颜色，就是说你可以在你家的一堵墙，你拍一张照，然后你就把你喜欢的颜色放在那个墙壁上面，用你的 app， 然后你就可以知道那个 app 那个 color 到底是不是你喜欢要的颜色。所以那个是给consumer 比较好用的，你不用说，因为有些人是没有看到没有想象空间的，一定要看现实实在的东西，所以这个 app 是很好用的。所以你可以在你有空吗，在家都不可以去哪里，就可能你想要油一下漆，你就可以用这个 app 试试看你喜欢的颜色，因为有些人喜欢青色、红色、蓝色，可是你又怕很亮，还是不敢去尝试。你用这个 app 之后，你可以去看真正的颜色到底是你喜不喜欢的。所以这个 app 是比较好用的，现在你不用买整罐漆，然后涂了你不喜欢，然后你再涂掉。所以这个 app 是
Shelly, I think you can hire her now. Actually, you're hired.
我是这样觉得嘞。
我觉得我们蛮高的，我跟 Davis 离开了茶。
没有，不是，你还有一点运用还有一点价值在这里。我是那个我那个一种丑的花瓶在那边，又不是
不会，因为我有用那个 app， 所以我知道怎么用。
Okay.
Maybe I share with you a few of the screenshot. Y'all just have a quick look lah. Because when we first designed out, right, it was meant to be very easy anyway. So when you first download the app, right, it's exactly like that. The first big button is where you can actually take a photo, and that's where you can start to play with the color. But if you say 我只是想看看而已，I'm not too sure whether I wanted to spend the effort to even take pictures and fill the colors, right? You can go to this Be Inspired, the one in the middle left hand side. So this one is good because I already have some nice room set that you can just play around with it. So you no need to spend the effort to take pictures on the walls. Then if you just want to look at colors, right, then go and explore the color chip. So all these are very good features. Then the last one, which is the bottom right, color picker. This is also very interesting. So I share with you maybe the rough steps very quickly, okay? So if you go into preset images, right, you will see there are some available images for you already. You could just click into any of them, right? I even tell you how to come up with all these colors. Your nice off-white, your gray color, then your beautiful pinkish color on the walls. All these all done up.
So all the sample 已经是有名字，然后跟人家讲说它是用什么颜色，是制造整个美感，
对，所以它的好处就是，如果现在你觉得，我不喜欢灰色嘞，有点沉沉的颜色，你可以换那个颜色，你只要 click on 这个 children gray 的这个 color chip，你就可以直接换了 ，and it's on the spot， 你不用再做东西，你懂？有些时候你还要做 masking all this 很麻烦的东西 ，no need all done for you。So that's the beautiful part lah. If you can't be bothered to take your home pictures, because there are times like that. And if you
actually 现在now that you actually post this 我是在想我倒不如我买的东西我 post 在那边，我拍好了，我是换颜色，然后放去 Instagram 也是可以的，这样。这懒惰的做法。
I think 是好用 because 有时候看到屋主想用很多不同的颜色。So 它是直接有一个 sample， 它不需要说尝试还是敢不敢要不要，就是 you can on the spot test already. So it's actually quite convenient.
Or another thing is like maybe there's 3 different colors that you actually undecisive kind of thing. So you need friends to decide for you. So you
Correct.
you pick three different colors.
Three different
so
room.
and you no same room, three different colors.
room,
And you
different
post it
colours.
up. Yeah. Then you post it up. Then you get the viewers to vote for you the best color for your room. Wow. Okay.
Yes. Wow, well done.
Davis 可以搞一个 marketing contest 了。
是咯，比我都可以
Hi,
笑我的。
Bren.
But really, it's precisely for that. Because I okay. So other than marketing, 我也是 dabbles into social media. I'm also handle all the social media for our platforms, right? Sometimes the customer like to ask, which white color will look best for, say, my Tiffany blue color. Then I'm like, wow. But if I give you a specific white color, 如果你不喜欢怎么办?
Yeah.
However,
Because
if
white
you use
is not only white.
correct, then you could play with the white. Is it more pinkish white? Is it more greenish white, bluish white? You have a good feel, and you also feel more color confident. So that was the whole
maybe
idea.
for the people, right? Okay, when you talk about white, right? There are so many whites. There are different kind of shades or things like that. So this is really not
just like
even when you talk about
以前
paint, right? It's not easy.
just like 我们问 Davis， 别人讲白漆，他会问我们你要什么白啊？他讲白有很多白哎。
Okay.
I all the disclaimer for all the colors actually. 所以你要什么白啊，我们都有。你要把那个颜色放大 ，because you know 啦，有些时候太小我们看不清楚。
老花有些。
没有老花 ，but sometimes they say, oh, I wanted a bigger color chip, right? But we don't have it in so many colors. Then 你就拿这个 handphone， 你已经把它放大 ，you put it next to the wall 咯 ，you also get a good feel 嘛。That could also be one way.
Okay. Yes, so good way to.
So if you say you want to share, right? As can 可以tell 我是华为的 supporter, okay?
Same.
Yeah. So here, right? If I want to share, right, I could easily share the color chip to my friends. I could just use WhatsApp, I could email out. So 我就不用说哇，我还要怎么样去 screenshot and then try to save it down. So we have all this within the app itself. And if you say you like the color, you come back and look at it, you can save it as a favorite. So 你就因为太多 colors and sometimes you don't remember the names. The favorite feature will be very useful.
Yeah. So Shelly, can I ask the color is 95% accurate, right? Because sometimes based on handphone resolution, it might have slightly different, right?
Let's go back to this portion. The reason why I had this very big disclaimer was I struggle to also explain this to a lot of people. Okay, when you talk about colors, right, there are two ways of looking at color. One is we usually call it RGB, right? Your red, blue, and blue, right? So red and blue, right? It's only meant for monitors. They only use these three colors to form any colors you see on your phones or your monitor screens. Anything you see printed on my books itself, okay, so could be carton box, could be any of your handphone boxes, those are what we call CMYK, which is
it's the printer ink one.
Correct. So you think of printer, can it print anything close to a pink color? The answer is no. Can you simulate actual pink color onto your monitor screen? Also cannot. Why? Because your monitors certain brands are better in showing the graphics, but now that is not so. I don't want to name any particular brands or models, even though I have my own favorite. That's why sometimes customers say, oh, I bring your color on the desktop. This is the color I want. How come when I go to my phone, I look exactly at the same color? It looks different. It's because of the graphics. So that is something we cannot manage from our end. And the worst part is, when you really think about paint, you thought it's just the same few primary colors, you mix it, right? It's not true. Actually, in all thoughts, right, we have 16 colors, 16个颜色 to form a nice color for you.
Oh, okay.
You only have 3 colors. You look at paper printing, only 4 colors. Now you got 16 there. How so precise? So because of this, it's not 100% accurate. So there are people who hey, then Shelly, why you come out with the app for? Then it's not useful. Okay, the idea was not to give you a very accurate color. The idea was to let you play around in the kind of shades of color that you feel more comfortable in. If you tell me you want pink, but you're not sure what kind of pink, is it dark green, dark pink, is it mid-tone pink, or is it light pink, is it a white with a bit of pink, then this app will be useful to give you a flavor of it. Then after that, you're supposed to still go back and look at my actual color chart. So that one you cannot escape.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
To explain to customers.
This is very important， 很重要的这一点 ，because 很多屋主会讲，诶，我看书游完之后去到家 actual site right， 他讲颜色不是很像。
Yeah.
对
lighting also matters, no lighting. Sometimes they like to 等到晚上了关了那个 curtain， 然后他就拍一个照片，然后那个灯又是黄黄，他可以讲你的 color 有点怪怪的。That would be like because you didn't look at the same color at the same lighting. The colors are meant to be under natural lighting 嘛，就是你的 normal sunlight, then you get the true color. You try to add on yellow lighting or warm lighting, everything changes. So that's why there's a different
You know what we do when we choose your paint?
好，
我们会用 handphone right， 我们用 handphone 的那个 light to 打灯 right， 然后我会看这个是白色的灯 ，then we will bring the book to the yellow light， tell them so this is under yellow light, so to make sure that it's different.
Yes. Because there are people who say 我不要 color with a bit of yellow. Then we'll be like I have 16 color run to form out one color. 我不要有 yellow a bit difficult. Then what if you have warm lighting? 你打下去的那个颜色 supposed to be say cool gray, right? Become a bit brownish gray. What happened? Lighting plays a part.
Yes, definitely.
You know, for myself, right? From my experience, 我每次种的就是那个bluebell white. So bluebell white 其实我种了很多次了。说真的，bluebell，
要白不白，要灰不灰，要蓝不
蓝。
对，就是要白不白，灰不灰啊。So the thing is right, when certain shades of color paint room empower the whole thing, right? 那如果的 bluebell white 是在后面，我整个 bluebell 会改掉颜色的。其实。
Sometimes a bit green color, like very light tinge of green.
Very thin, but the thing is, in actual fact, right? In general, I mean, nothing really happened. But there's actually a tinge of gray, which a lot of people will like. But 就是当你不小心的 maybe curtain, the shield or anything, right? So you cast the thing, it changes the whole entire look. 我们有时候也是会种过这个东西啦，其实要小心一点。
对，所以 the explaining matters. 所以有些时候他们就会讲 ，Okay, sure you have a lot of colors, but I always tell them colors is one thing. You have to speak to the designer. Why? Because they put everything together in the room, and that is the whole mood you are getting. 不只是我的 pink color， 我们只是为了衬托整个 design 的。So we are there as a compliment. 对 yeah.
Sometimes based on sometimes also based on the reflection also.
Yes. 你看这样多的。things but as a layman, a homeowner would not know. So I'm sorry, but all of you got to struggle to help to explain this together. I'm also doing my part. That's why you can the disclaimer
I think for us, as long as we educate the owner in the beginning, owner will be able to accept and not the last minute after painting.
Yes.
Like that. So it's always the trust that you build in the beginning. Everything have to acknowledge them.
You get the feeling that you're very transparent and upfront because these are the real restrictions. It's not like we try to do something funny to it. We are not.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Correct. Actually, also maybe just a shout out for myself lah. I mean, out of these 10 years, maybe 就是有一次啦，就是有一次的误会就是颜色where we selected, right? So it comes out totally different. But actually, it's the same. Actually, it's the same. Just that the color, the feeling is totally different. So I got a hard time explaining. Saying no matter how we explain, we just couldn't. The client just couldn't accept. But lucky, I have Eileen. Eileen actually came to my rescue. And that the particular the scene. I mean the situation. Yeah, the site as well. So I mean with the professional explanation and. She brought a lot of things along, something that I have not seen before as well. So a lot of trying to shade out the color.
Like Xiao Ding Dang, everything have one.
Yeah. I didn't know that testing of paint and all this, right? It's so it's not what I imagined. It's like when you say something is wrong, right? They really bring the whole entire group, entire team down to check the house. Actually, it's something that I must tip my hat off, you guys. Yeah.
That's why David's team is not so simple. They have to go all the way down to becoming like a investigator. They have to investigate how it happened.
Yes.
A product expert, they have to explain to you about products. 他们做很多东西，因为我不可能做到完全。
我很稀奇，就是因为those who doesn't know Eileen, right? 她每次很漂漂亮亮的这样的。No, her book is always very nice image. Suddenly go to the paint job site, right? She is totally different. She's like, it's like very, very manly. There's a very manly kind of feel. It's like, it's totally, it's not the image I portray her as, as who actually servers are literally. So that's something is very amazing, very amazing. I mean, 我也不要整天种这个东西啦，I mean 10年一次也是足够了。But lucky she's able to solve the whole issue 啦。
experience for all of
Yes,
you.
yes.
Okay. Okay, 我们 go for David 刚
Go
刚
for
讲
Sorry, I said this is definitely our Nippon commitment to all our partners, including homeowner. When you use Nippon Paint, if there's any issue, we will be there to assist you.
Yes.
Yes.
对，不担心，我的3个女孩子都是能柔也能刚的。
OK， 这个真的是很不容易，这个是要16门。Yeah， 对，我真的是尝试过了，这厉害，那个真是能舞的，这是能舞的。It's not just。
所以以后我们打给 David 啊，我们打给 David，我们看 David
可以打给 David
柔的啦，奇怪，柔咩？
可以帮我。OK， maybe 我们让 Shelly carry on with 我们的 trade app 好不好？那个 will be more interesting.
Definitely.
Okay, sure.
Anyway, I've already given you a little bit of how the color visualizer is like, right?
Yes.
So, what you can continue to play with are all the other features. 它们不难的 because the first thing I actually make sure when I develop the app is that 你一定要可以，就是不需要任何人的帮助。
User friendly 啦，user friendly.
对。So it's really there for you to play around. Okay, so let me share screen to show you what is this I'm talking about for this trick app. Okay, it's not a nice sexy name, but doesn't matter because it is very useful. So you see the top button. This one I will go into it slightly later. Okay,
Yes.
Let me go to the simpler one. So just now I talked about color visualizer app having to have the colors. 其实如果你 download this trick app, right, it will also have it. Right, so it will also have it. It will have all the pink color chips. And then if you want to know more about products, right, you can go to the product specs. See color visualizer, everything is all in one, which is lovely. Then if you go into the product specs, right, all the products by different categories are in here. Whether you want to know more about building materials, you have a specific DIY project, you know, the DIY consumer project, you wanted to use odorless wash, it's all in there. So what is in them? It's not just a nice paint pen and product name. If you go in, right, you will see that even the specific product information inside. So if you have a project that requires you to submit technical data sheets, it's all in here. And there are customers who will ask you more. They say, hey, it says that it's environmentally friendly. How do you even prove that? So in this segment, I even have the certificate for you to actually download and then share with your customer to convince them that this is the right product for them.
Okay, 这个我再帮你。This one, for this, right, this issue, right, 我是中过一次，就是 because we're doing commercial projects. So the commercial side, right, they require documents to support what is the details in each paint itself. So back then, before Valerie came to my rescue, 这个就要 thank you, Valerie. No, Valerie actually之前 before this, right, there wasn't an app or anything that is so easily obtained of. Okay, so each time we wanted something, right, she has to rush down, print out the whole thing and things like that. To actually document it nicely and pass to us before we submit for the tendering of each commercial projects. So it's something also, this is really something that, it cuts off a lot of time. Back then, it's really she had to drive down to the office or wherever bidding centers that we're going to tender the job itself. So we will require them to actually send us the documents. But 现在真的是很方便。
Yeah.
谢谢你们。
So you see, all these things are made easy available. And if you tell me, like, 我可不可以只是打开看? Sure, you can. And if you need to, right, you can actually download this and then you can email out as well. So that is the good part. Having an app, you see, you can actually just send the file across. So if you ask in our David team right now, 其实他们也会去那个 trick app, 他们也会 download the same thing. So that's why 我
他都会下，现在会下来了，现在会下了。
没有，现在他下来，他不只是给你 document， 他可以 spend more time to chit chat, find out more, help you more in other aspects of your project, which I thought is better lah. So that's why I have this thing app for everybody, and I told them please share with all your customers. You see, all the products are in here, 全部都有。所以this is also a good opportunity to see. 如果我想要就是多了解你朋友有什么产品 ，this is a good place to see. But just bear in mind, this is mainly for the trade. So if you are a homeowner and you're just interested, you wanted to know more, I'm sorry, not for you lah. 这个是我的重点呢。其实我这个 trade app 今天我的重点其实来自于 this one I did share with Davis, and I also asked Davis. I said, hey, actually we are the first to come up with a new way of ordering things for building materials. Okay, all along we know usually you write it on a piece of paper, you screenshot, and then you WhatsApp to whoever is the person to actually place the order. 或者是 the old school way 可能是 fax 或者是你 call. But what if you accidentally say the wrong thing, you know, 会怕吗？
Yes, you're right. 我最怕就是这样听。
对，那你就不可以 reverse 了吗？那就很惨，对不对？ So then there's a lot of back end work. But if you could have a way of keeping history, you have an order list and you have a history, you could actually just use this trade app. It's wonderful. All you need to do is just go to the building materials 第一个 button, 你 click 了之后 then this is the screen you can add in any order you want. So the first part you can do is they will ask you, hey, what is the name? Usually you can consider the address 嘛，是最容易的 because you remember the job site address. So you key in the address. So for example, 这个是我的 office. Then they will tell me, this is very good. They think ambiguity one 就是很清楚的告诉你 you can just go and add the products you want. So it could be from any of the paint products. It could be building material. So I focus on building material today. Yeah. So for example, you wanted building materials, you wanted a specific product. Okay, 它就给你全部的 list 在这里。So you could just click in, and then 它就会，或者是你可以 even 你看我这边我带 CORR， 因为我已经知道我要什么了。如果我还要 scroll 我会 scroll 到我天亮嘛。So I could just key in, 然后 search for the closest one. So once I know and I clicked it right, I will already have it in place, and they will tell me what is the price, how many pieces I want. So actually there's minimal keying. 你不会 key 错吗？你不会说
对。
然后 if I key in 了之后我 add in, it's all here. Now there are cases, unfortunately, 有些时候你的 projects you require something that is a bit more specialized. I may not have it in my mobile app. Then how? You can actually just write it on a piece of paper, and then you can take a picture, you can upload here. So together we will have everything in. You submit your order, receive everything. So
I think this is useful based on it comes with the picture.
Yes.
Yes, because you know some tailor 有些tailor 是真的没有读很多书，他们只是会打，就是做工，然后看那个 packaging， 跟你讲 Kelly purple color 青色还是什么 ，so the picture is there right, then we show them right, they will say 是这个， so it's easy for them to comment. You did not left them out, you actually let them in and make them become advanced. So they will actually let us know what they want, so they don't need to keep saying the color only. So the picture wise actually is good for everybody.
True. Then you can screenshot to them. So you see, I could easily just take a picture. I mean, if really you get very sian from trying to select all the products, you still prefer the old school way. I'm not stopping you, but having the app will help because it always keep a record, a history of your orders. Then just do so. We're happy with it. We just want you to get comfortable, at the end of the day to really try out the app. I mean, we're all very technology encompassed, especially with circuit breaker and this whole thing. 你不想走出那个大门, you could have a phone that can do everything.
And also the app, the app also help like you don't know whether you order or not order, so you have a reference.
Yes, correct. Yes.
And I believe last week Davis also mentioned before. Actually, this app is almost idiot proof. Like, can I say that? As I really even the non-tech savvy guys, right, who also able to actually just click and upload any photos or any product you want to get as well. So this is a very good app actually for us and the people who is doing the main work as well. So for all this, right, that means this app is so purely for trade, like in our trade. Am I right to say that? So it's not meant for the public, basically.
For the public, they can always access to all this information from websites because we do have website, which I think is good enough for them because consumer, you are unlikely to keep having to go back and then check out like the new things and then the TDS you won't. But for us, right, it's good to have it already in your phone, and then anytime you need to whip it out, you can have it already. So that's the idea lah.
Yeah, because 现在的人都市人都是手机不离手。Anytime they can see everything in your app. If you forget to bring money out, you're not worried. But if you forget to bring your phone, you will drive back and take your phone. Die also will die. If your office at Jurong, you stay in Pasir Ris, you still will drive back one.
So you better make sure you think of your phone before you left home. Perhaps halfway too far.
Yeah, I mean these days, right, especially during this pandemic, a lot of issue arises for the content and the things they input into each material. This is very important. So now with all this, right, like what Davis have said, he being lazy, he just screenshot and send to the owner. Some owner they're afraid the pH level and things like that. We have a lot of funny questions actually from owners.
Yes.
Because when I was in Shanghai, and Shanghai we have another company. So in Shanghai, right, the local people uses this thing to swing and to test the environment, the
hydrometer.
Hydrometer, right? In Shanghai itself, right, it's very popular to do that. So here, right, we do get one or two who actually ask us, do we actually test that? So I was quite shocked. So I thought this was like only in China. So I guess here they do. So and nevertheless, I never knew it. So I told them I just screenshot whatever compound
information inside of the paint,
inside each paint. I'll just send it to them. I mean, this is for peace of mind. It's not hazardous or to do paint onto the wall. Basically, that's most owner were afraid of.
They're concerned. Correct.
Okay.
So we should come to the highlight of this live today. I think everybody is waiting for the highlight that we have today. So let's see the viewer first.
对 ，OK， 人不够多，我就 as a mystery 不要讲。
已经超过了50多个人了，现在已经。So hello everyone, okay, welcome once again to our live streaming. So today we have special guests. Apart from Mr. Davis, we have Shelly Chan on board with us. So she have done a lot of in-depth details. Something those who have actually missed can actually rewind back on the latest.
All the merchandise is done by her.
We want to actually, correct. So same thing like with the company 我们就是我跟 David 是花瓶的，就是摆住而已。跟讲话的，其实 the main key people is always the one talking. So you notice really lah.
因为 David 是我老板。
Okay. So today, the main thing is everybody is actually talking about, even starting from last week, a lot of people actually asking about this particular product. Okay, so the product nevertheless will be VIRUSGuard, which is getting very popular. It's very popular now. So maybe so VIRUSGuard. Let me show you guys this. Okay, so coming to VIRUSGuard, is this thing launched? Or is
you can find it from the retail shops already. And if you need to buy online, it's available from our own e-commerce store.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just that if you're looking for a big launch where everybody all come together, unfortunately, it's social distancing. So that's how we're doing this. Together we have the same screen, but not together.
Yeah, that's why we launched here.
So this will be a good chance to share.
Oh, okay. Because for this, right, that's why today some of the feedbacks, even I'm talking on the Malaysia side, so they are very interested in actually knowing this product. So I'm not sure, is this product just purely in Singapore or currently on both countries kind of thing?
Well, I must be very proud to say that it's launched first in Singapore. We do not know the plans for Malaysia yet, even though it's the neighbor. Why? Because for us, right, in Singapore, Nippon Paint, we only handle the Singapore market. So that's the first place that we wanted to quickly launch. But it doesn't stop you from finding out more, because eventually I'm sure my counterparts in Nippon Paint Malaysia, they will have to launch it as well.
But they can use the consumer app to purchase and deliver to Malaysia, right?
Sorry, cannot. Only in Singapore. Delivery is in Singapore. I cannot cross borders. Within here.
Okay.
If you want to smuggle in, don't say I say it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what's so good about this?
Okay, before we go to that portion about maybe talking about what's so good about my product, maybe let me take one step back, explain to you a little bit about the two words I 每次听到的, okay? Virus and bacterial. Same but different. Okay, so what's so same but different? If you are sick and you go to the doctor say you have a bacterial infection, they will give you antibiotics. 吃了 1 week, okay, you will be done. The bacteria will be killed because bacteria is a living thing. So as long as I kill it, it will be completely eliminated. Unfortunately for virus, right, they are not a living thing. And if you are having a viral infection, all right, you go to the doctor, you beg the doctor to give you antibiotics, you go and take as much as you can, right? It will not cure you, unfortunately. So what they will still give you medicine, right? If you notice, it's not so much to kill the virus, is to build your immune system because you need your own body to fight this virus. All right. So if you look at right now, you look at 17 years ago, you have SARS. You look at currently we have COVID-19. You will notice they always say young children, elderly, people who are sick with some pre-existing condition, they tend to fall very easily to COVID-19. Why? Because the immune system is not there. So that is the scary part about virus. Right, so when you think about virus, this is the mentality. Okay, so it's not the same as bacterial. So then, why do you need to come up with a product to protect you against all these like viruses? Because if you look at the list that you have here on screen, right, you will see this is what I've compiled. Going down the list, right, we have dengue. It will also kill you. That's a product called Mosquito, which is meant to kill dengue mosquitoes, and which are the ones? Aedes mosquitoes. Okay, so you apply a paint, and then after that you still see mosquito flying around. Okay, those are definitely not Aedes mosquito. Those are the harmless one. So that's why we don't kill them. All right, we always want to aim for the one that needs to be killed or needs to be eradicated, so that we can remain safe in our own spaces.
Okay.
If you talk about your viruses like SARS, your MERS, currently your COVID-19, they are all viruses part under the same family called coronavirus. Suddenly now,
wake up already. Everybody wake up.
Wake up.
Coronavirus free. What does it mean? Okay, so there are many different types of viruses under this coronavirus. So you have SARS, you have COVID-19, and you also have your MERS. Okay, in Singapore, what we are hearing right now mostly is 17 years ago SARS, and then currently COVID-19. They are like brothers and sisters, but not one of them is coronavirus. It's like a family name. Like David's family name is right? So is the family name for this.
Wow,
okay?
this is
so
okay.
Yeah. Surname right, but that's not all Davies, right? So same thing, there will be a lot of coronavirus, but they are all not considered COVID-19 alone. So what my product can do well is it will target specifically into coronavirus, and which type. This is the one that we have to delve deeper in. Okay, why? Because it's impossible for any product to be able to kill all viruses or bacteria. All right, because you need to do a lot of testing to make sure it works. So that takes time, takes money, and most importantly, I must be able to get that strain of virus to test. I don't think any laboratory in the world is willing to give me their COVID-19 strain to test my product.
Correct.
Because they do not know how to handle the product very well, right? So that the reason why I cannot tell you my product kills COVID-19. But I can tell you that I have tested it against a particular strain, and how it works. Okay, it's the one that Keith just showed you. Very simple. Only 3 steps. First, you paint my product onto the walls. Then when the virus on contact lands onto the wall painted with my VIRUSGuard Plus, there will be all the little balls you see on the screen. Those are my copper ions, which is the special technology within the paint. It will be released. So it's a controlled release. It will release to attack all this coronavirus all the way down to killing completely. So there is no chance of this virus to multiply.
Okay.
So it's not contact. Okay. The next part is you may be wondering, so does that mean there's always like copper ions released out into the air? Okay. This product has nothing to do with releasing anything into the air. It's only upon contact. And it will not release non-stop. It's controlled. It means that only when there's viruses on the walls, then it will be released to actually kill the virus. So you won't see funny things leaking out of your walls. Okay, it's not like that. Definitely not like that.
That's scary.
Maybe for me, this is a quick question. This is a quick question. So for this, right? Can I say that let's say David's house had painted a coat with all VIRUSGuard, right? VIRUSGuard Plus. So can I, if I'm connected with the virus, can I just go to his house, stay there, and I recover from then on? You can't, right? Or can I do that?
The difference part is if you already have coronavirus, even if it's just a very basic one, I'm not talking about COVID-19, just a basic one that you know you have your respiratory discomfort, that is already inside your body. So when you walk to a room, even painted with the VIRUSGuard Plus, right, it's upon contact. Right? Your body is, you know, your inside of your body is not in contact with my pain. And I cannot make you drink my pain because it will kill you. Right. You know, it's chemical. So it cannot cure you that way. The pain is not served to actually cure somebody from having coronavirus within them.
It prevents
transmission. So I give you a good example. You went out there, you are touching all kinds of things. Sometimes we just like to do that, right? Touch here and there. We don't think too much. By night, yes, we are supposed to come back home, wash our hands with soap and water first, right? Sometimes you forget. Kids also quickly go and play with their toys. Then they will touch the walls. Why? They want to lean against the wall. So you have virus on your walls. You touch you have virus on your hand. You touch the walls. Then what you do? You transfer the virus from the hand to the wall. The next person
back to this one.
So that's why if you have this product painted with VIRUSGuard Plus, if I have coronavirus on my walls, I haven't washed my hands yet, but I go and touch the walls. I know that the virus transferred to the walls will get killed immediately.
Whose friend is this? Brian, how are you?
Yes, of course you can always do that. Like if you can, you talk towards the wall, but then
they're so innovative to comment out.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't do strange things lah. But yeah, you can. Not stopping you. So yes, virus require human being, you know, like all your cells and everything to survive for a very, very long period of time to get you really sick. But what we are trying to do is not to cure. I will leave that to the doctors to get all the vaccine. But what matters right now is how not to transmit it. How to stop all these droplets from falling into everywhere. And knowing how the main thing is what? Walls you have a lot. And you don't clean the walls often. That means the virus stays up there much more longer than on your phone that you touch every day. So that's why. Yeah, I wish, but I don't have that proof yet. Let me go talk to my technical.
Okay, sorry, Shirley. There's one comment here. They have actually mentioned this VIRUSGuard. Back then it's already in the market, but why you relaunch this? I noticed there's a VIRUSGuard and VIRUSGuard Plus. So is there a difference between these two products?
Think of it like VIRUSGuard is like my step 1. My VIRUSGuard Plus is my step 2. It's an improved version targeting different types of viruses. So the first generation comes in 7 years ago. Wow, so long. I can imagine how long.
They want to fight other viruses.
That means for Nippon, right? You have never stopped for Nippon, right? You really never stopped there as just a pain.
Don't stop developing new products.
You can't. Okay, so for us, we're very practical people. Okay, we only want to develop products that can help people, and for that, right, it must be something relevant. So at that time, 7 years ago, if you look through the history, you will see that hand, foot, mouth disease, H1N1 is the most critical thing. People keep talking about it; they're so scared, but they don't know what to do with it. So those are also viruses. In other words, if you go to a doctor, antibiotics again cannot help you. It's based on immune system again. What if I'm the kind who gets quite sickly easily? Then the pain will actually help. And that pain, when we developed, was really meant, I would say, a lot more for kids. Because hand, foot, mouth disease, it's all parents' nightmare. No? You cannot imagine one cannot go properly. You have to take care of kids, right? That was there. Now, I won't say that we developed the current VIRUSGuard Plus just for the current situation. Why? Because we actually started developing since last year, even before we had this scary thoughts. But it takes a long, long time to get the right formulation, all the way down to getting the right lab. Not many labs are willing to do this test for us to handle the virus.
Of course.
We have to go all the way to US, and Singapore go all the way to US to actually do the formulation check to make sure that it's tested and it's able to kill viruses and bacterial. So then I shared that there are so many viruses and so many like bacterial. Then which one do we pick? Okay, so over here you see the chart, right? It says human coronavirus strain 229. Okay, well, even the numbers all come up. So this one, in the scientific term, they call it alpha. It's the closest sibling to SARS, to your all these respiratory viruses. So we tested on this. Can I say this is a very close sibling to even COVID-19? It's close, but it's not the same. Because nobody knows about COVID-19. Yeah? So we cannot say it's the same. It's not. Yeah? Then you see there's another name, feline calicivirus. Wow, very mouthful word. Basically, this particular strain, right, is a very tough and very hard to kill virus compared to even human coronavirus. Very interesting. The structure is very different. So if we go by this, they had this term called the microbiological hierarchy. That means a very tough virus to kill, all the way down to very easy to kill virus. This feline calicivirus is very hard to kill. It's right at the top. And if our paint can kill it, that means it can kill a lot of other viruses. So that's how we can infer. So that's why we take two extreme ends. The one that is current, I think we really need to look at it, which is human coronavirus. The other one is what we call a feline calicivirus, like a norovirus. You see the whole structure looks a bit different. Now, every time you see the shoe, you get very scared because of all the spikes, right? Yeah. That's the one on the right side. That one, we call it envelope. 穿衣服的 got clothing one. This one very easy to kill, all right? If you have the right materials to kill it, all right? The one on the right-hand side is the harder to kill. 不用穿衣服，可是却很 tough. You see, they don't have the spikes.
Naked, right? And it's very powerful.
Yes, the true name is really called naked. So, Brian, it is scientific. That's why I'm here, because Davis is supposed to be the fun one. I'm supposed to be the studious and serious one.
It sounds like 妙妙博士, right?
So that's why when people think of all this, right, they always say 真的吗?真的吗?可以 kill 吗? Actually, in all honesty, when I first heard of this product from my technical, I also say 真的吗? Because you use naked eye, you cannot see. That's why we need to go in test report testing. And it's really very wonderful. Why? Because sometimes you look at the products, they tell you it can kill viruses and even bacterial, but it takes like one whole day, 24 hours, 12 hours. Can you imagine the spot is already filled with virus? But our testing is only based on 2 hours, which is almost the same as a disinfectant. It's very fast already. Then the next question is, then Shelly, can it be on the spot immediately? I'll be very fearful. Do you know how
toxic it will be?
But my product is not toxic at all. It's non-toxic, it's water-based, and it's low odor. So can you tell the difference? I have to put a very nice balance, no? But please, still don't drink it, okay? Even though I say it's non-toxic.
Brian, don't drink, Brian. Brian, please don't drink it every night.
Yeah, please don't drink it. I have this interesting question from Joanne.
I think, for the benefit of those who missed Ms Davis' explanation, I think you can actually repeat. Maybe probably more detail.
Yes. Right. Okay, so for those, just remember, just in general, my product has been tested against 2 types of virus. One very hard to kill, and one easier to kill. So that means anything in between should not be any issue. But if you ask me to always give you test report, cannot, because the lab will be very busy trying to do the testing, and then it means what? It will take even longer time for me to give you the paint to actually use, right? Because I need to do all the testing. So just take note of that. All right. Then
how this question? How long does it this special maintenance to long run? Okay, this time I think Davis has already answered this question. I think maybe Shirley want to touch on a bit.
But this one, I know there's always the fear. Okay, why? Because you always think, well, I have a coat of protection there, I cannot touch it, right? Oh, not true.
Yes.
you can go ahead and clean it. Okay, your household cleaning agent, it's fine. So if you think about using detergent with water, you want to clean it, go ahead. You can go ahead and do that. It will not spoil the effectiveness of the paint.
Yes.
But just take note, if you scrub so hard until the paint come up, it starts to peel.
Yes.
It will
Correct.
affect the effectiveness. So make sure when you check your walls, right, if there's any peeling, it's time to repaint. If not, then it will be effective as long as it's perfect, nice finish there.
Same goes to crack line, right? If there's crack line, you have to repaint it also. Crack line?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so another question is how long to
prevent the virus?
Prevent the virus, yes.
So China is asking that how long to prevent the virus? Okay, my product, okay, is based on contact, like I mentioned. So once the virus touches the wall that's painted with my product, it will kill the virus.
Correct, back here again.
All right, but to say how long it can prevent, I think what you mean was how effective is the product. So how effective? It will be as long as the paint film is still there. So if it starts to peel, it starts to have like hairline cracks. If you go and paint very nicely with VIRUSGuard Plus, but you go and put cabinet you go and like put big paint, it blocks the paint. It cannot kill virus. It cannot kill virus because it's based on contact. Yeah. So if you tell me your room, you like to put a lot of things to hang on the walls, I would suggest for the better protection, don't do that. Just to make sure that there is enough surface for the virus to land and gets killed.
Okay, another question. Somebody messaged me. I think she's trying to put the comment. Okay, example. Because for us, when we do renovation, we finish the whole wall. So when owner move in, they have fingerprints to touch up all this. Do they just touch up the area, or they need to repaint the whole wall?
Okay, if you're talking about VIRUSGuard Plus, right, it's a matte finish product, so it's wonderful, easy for touch-up. So if the area is being lightly damaged, okay, then you can just do the touch-up for that area. It's fine. Okay. That's why we have a matte finish, so it's easier for touch-up for renovation work.
Okay.
Good. I've noticed there's a limitation on color selection. So,
yes. Okay. So this one, we openly, very transparently, we tell you that we only recommend the 23 colors. Doesn't mean if you wanted any color outside of this, we cannot do or it's no longer effective. It's just that the nature of this product, because of the technology, is copper ion. So if you think of copper, you think of the tongce, right? The one that's a bit orangey, yellowish. So because of the nature, the paint can never be in white color. So you imagine it's white plus a bit of yellowish to it. So it will always be off-white. And the color, you can also imagine, will not be very bright as well. So rather than for you to have to decide which color in like the 3,000 colors Nippon Paint have that I can choose, how about let us choose those colors for you? Because all these colors are very soothing to the eye. And you can actually paint the entire house. You won't feel like, oh, it's too dark. It's very scary colors. It's not. So if I look through the list, right, on the top left-hand corner, there's this color 1085P, Violet Whisper. This is the most beautiful color because it is the lightest, the closest to white color. But of course, again, not pure white. So it's not paper white. But it's good enough for you to repaint all the house if you don't like any of the other colors. Yeah. So just think of this as like the limitation that, okay, we can give you all the colors, but then it will not be as effective. So let's put it this way. We want it to be effective enough to kill the necessary viruses and bacteria. Then, of course, we limit the colors. What is more important? I think for this paint, the more important is to make sure it can kill viruses and bacteria. Then
that's the main key things. That's more important.
Yes.
So will in future there be additional colors?
So we can look into that, but it means that y'all must start to buy more of my paint. Then I can get my technical to look into this, because we also have to balance between offering too many colors and then people don't know what to select. So now we're just testing out all these 23 colors.
I think I have to think of supply and demand.
Yeah.
Okay, Davis, there's this comment I'm asking, because you notice in Nippon, right, all these individual the shop, right, Nippon, what do you call them again? Sorry. Those individual Nippon shops, paint dealers, right? Because each time those paint dealers, right, they have this machine that they say they can mix color.
Yes.
So this comment was asking, can they actually because you only have this 20 plus colors on the list. So
23
can they
colors.
change So can they change the color from this list and mix together? Is it possible to do that?
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Sorry,
Sure.
really, now that a lot of people don't, it's like I try to finish all the comments. It's like I am trying to pick those comments, which is interesting. Sorry guys, all the live streamers, I cannot put up all your comments because there's too many of you. I'll try to pick those sensitive or maybe those topic that in general people who really wants to know.
I think most of them are 在找漏洞 to mix the color of the paint, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one maybe let me explain this portion.
Yeah, David.
We do ask because David also want to ask this question because David is thinking about for the IDs and the homeowners. We all like a lot of colors, but he also questioned me this. So the first thing I say is if you go to any of the paint shops, you don't like any of this 23 color, you just want something else. It's not that you cannot into something else. It's just that maybe what you see from my color chart, which may be a nice bright pink, when you tint it out, you can imagine it to be a bright pink plus a bit of yellow. So the color will be off. And I don't want you to feel that kind of disappointment.
Correct.
But would this affect the performance of the paint in killing viruses and bacteria? No, it won't. It's just that the color will give you a bit of a surprise because what you see does not get you what you want. Whereas this 23 is colors we have already specially adjusted and mixed them. So whatever you see from my color chart will be exactly what you get in the paint. Now, the next part is if you decided, okay, I wanted something in between the 23 colors. I want to take color number 1 and color number 23 and then mix them together. Can or not?
Yeah.
Okay. You can try, but
at your own risk.
At your own risk, okay, disclaimer again, really on behalf of
you can try. I won't stop you from trying. I'll never stop you trying, okay, as long as you use my product. But while you can mix the color, it will not affect the technology itself in killing viruses and bacteria. But then we cannot tell you whether will there be any other paint defects, any other things that may come
any complication, I would say.
Yes. So try not to do things like that. It's too risky. You want the paint to be good, and to help you kill viruses, then you play with this kind of thing. I don't know how to help you with that. Then you'll be David.
Yeah.
Don't let David be in this trouble.
then David 的电话会一直响为什么我的漆变成这样的颜色cannot last or how it goes. Yeah.
So actually for this question, right? So can it prevent white patches? So what does this question mean actually? Also can prevent white patches also.
I never do any testing on white patches.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
I never do any testing on white patches. And really white patches is like a phenomenal because it has nothing to do with paint itself. Paint does not cause white patches, which a lot of people like to think so. Because they always say, 还没有油之前没有事情，油了之后很多事, like before painting it was okay.
Correct.
But it's usually not the case like that. Paint will never trigger anything like this. And anything that you can clean away from the paint, right, means that it has nothing to do with the paint. That's why you can clean it away, right? So, but to say whether a specific paint can actually cure or prevent or even reduce white patches, we've never done such testing before. So I'm sorry, I cannot answer you. Let me go and do some research, then I'll get back to you.
Wait for the next launch, the new paint of prevent patches.
Correct.
Yes.
So maybe for last week, those who actually missed it, right? Right now we couldn't promote this to the schools and bring down samples and things like that. I think David also mentioned we're also looking forward. Hopefully this thing can really push out to the public officially as well, right? For this so that's why it's like this VIRUSGuard class. We're also looking forward to actually promote to school classrooms and things like that. Hopefully, more and more people will actually take this up for this paint. So for this one, right? Sorry,
yes. No, it's okay.
Oh no! So for this, right? So you also mentioned people also asking about the cost of this. This cost, if I remember not wrong, but David's right, is 1.5 times, right? For average. For the paint product. Am I right again?
It's retail
please
at
don't be
rate
fearful of
for
the
5
price.
Yeah.
Please don't be fearful. I know Davis last week, he has given the price.
Yes.
We are retailing at $180.
Mhm.
So it sounds expensive for a 5 liter, but I always
Actually,
give the
not really though.
Yeah, I always
But for me, it's like, I don't think it's expensive. If you come to health issue these days. But for me, it's like money cannot replace health, lah. To be very frank, and
especially
yes,
now we
then
feel that.
correct. I mean, it's pain is in general the cause is around there, but because we have so much work and research going on, and you really have a peace of mind, I think 180 or any cost, probably we don't mention the amount, so it's really 1.5 times of pain value. I think it's still. I mean, I value the life more than the amount spent, I guess, isn't it? I mean, correct.
That's why I'm very happy when I see that people ask the question like, oh, how long can the technology work, to kill viruses?
Mhm.
It's not like, oh, only for 1 year, only for that moment. It's actually
Correct.
is there. So if you do a good job in applying the paint, you make sure you do the correct surface preparation work, it can stay for very long. So imagine say a 1 bedroom, you will use up 1 tin or 5 liter, right? So that say $180, you divide by 365 days, by say 5 years, 够本了嘞, it's actually very so it sounds very cheap. Sure, it sounds very cheap, but you need to decide now whether you want it to be expensive but not right, or you want it to be I would say divide out by the every day of added protection. Then you
Still
see,
stop.
Sales.
hey, 我跟 David 学的
Because I believe I totally agree with what Kev have just mentioned. Money cannot buy health. I mean, especially when people at my age, I find that health
our
is
age,
more important.
our age. I think we are more or less there the same.
So
我陪你。
谢谢. So it's 180 for 5 liter. Maybe 1 5-room flat you need about 5 cans of 5 liter, add up about close to $900. I think that is very economical to me, as when it come to is we are health conscious.
Yeah.
And it's for at least when everything is intact, at least for 5 years. I think it's a money well spent. 坦白讲啦，说难听点 actually when after last week, I keep thinking actually if I spend $1,000 in paint products 我 family of 4 我去一个 Bangkok 都不止这个钱呢，机票。
Yeah.
对
吗？然后我就去4天3夜5天4夜 but this one can protect me for 5 years So I find that it will be money well spent. Just cut short one shopping trip to Bangkok. I think I can paint my whole house with VIRUSGuard Plus.
而且现在都不能出国，你就把那个钱放去买 paint 哦。
对，我们把我们的健康搞好先，好不好？
对呀。
I think it's 都是人的价值观吧，看他们要求的是什么东西。对。
Somebody actually asked. I think last week also we actually mentioned. Have VIRUSGuard Plus come up with the for metal and wood surface?
I mean, for the door or the
say
furniture.
yes, but not at the moment. We rush to actually get the paint up as quick as we can, so that we benefit everybody quickly. So right now it's only for interior walls and ceilings, which is the key priority right now. Why? Because that is the most surfaces you get.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, Louis, is really a good protection for the whole family. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
as we say last week, it's like those that really have very elderly or very young children. This probably their priority, or I would say.
Correct. So all these are coming to this. Okay, if somebody who really keen on all this, right? So it can be purchased online. Am I?
Yes, it can be purchased online from my own e-stall. Yes, I manage the e-stall.
你这是包到完呢。
是啊，我 Yes. So if you want to make a purchase, I'm so sorry, but this one is only within Singapore for us to deliver to you. Just have to go to our website, and then you can click. Yeah, you can actually just click and buy. So it's very easy. How many tints you want, the colors you want, it's all easy. Everything is in there, including paint. All your painting tools. No, I could have just have everything ready for you. 不只是漆
Okay.
Because the whole idea was to make it fast free, everything all inclusive. You just need to just receive at the door, contactless, and then just go in and start painting. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So beside this, also all this will be all the e-commerce site lah, basically. So all these are
Yes.
able to purchase.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
running a 5% off now. Oh. I usually don't.
Oh. Ah.
5% will also be extended to VIRUSGuard.
Ah.
Oh, okay, okay,
That
okay.
is even more worth it, right?
Yes.
I think before we purchase this, right? Last week, David 讲一个很重要的是VIRUSGuard Plus 的 packaging 是 different from normal 的 paint 的，所以你们是不会买错的。
没有再买错。
对，because VIRUSGuard Plus 是plastic 的 container，然后 normal 的桶是normal 的 paint 桶是铁桶。
metal 对
呀，
对，
所以你们是看得到一清二楚的。
然后你要这个有个白白的就对了。
为什么 what's the difference between 这个铁桶跟那个 plastic 的？为什么要这样分呢？
其实我们不是为了刻意去 differentiate, but it was because the formulation itself, right? We do not want it to react with metal container. That's why I put it in the plastic. Yes. So 我们不是说是刻意要去分啦 ，no. It was not so much of for aesthetic purposes. It was more functionality.
我这个 pen right, example 我还有 balance， 我收了，我可以收多久？
对，可以吗？
我用剩下的。
The paint itself, we would recommend 2 years shelf life.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means, for example, 今天你买它，2 years.
如果打开了呢？
你打开了，你要第一我会问你 ，Is it contaminated？ 如果你的 roller 你的 brush directly, then I would say don't bother to actually keep it for the balance. 因为它 contaminated. Then I cannot assure you that it can still kill viruses and bacteria.
Okay.
So better don't. What I would then recommend that if you really want to have balanced paint so that you can do some easy touch up, right? Then the first thing you should do is make sure that you don't contaminate it. Always pour out the paint onto a nice paint tray. You can buy from my e-com store. That's the correct way.
不要讲没有帮你在打广告。
Yeah. So use a paint tray. That is the correct way. All the mall do that one. They always use a paint tray because you don't contaminate the container. Then the leftover paint, make sure you tightly seal up the lid back on. So you have to clean it if it cannot tie back in. Yeah. Then the next part 是不要让它暴晒. So don't keep into a place that is like with direct sunlight. You get like rain water, and then don't make it store into a place that's very humid. 很烧很热. It will react with the paint. Then your paint surely cannot even last that 2 years shelf life.
But to say enough, a lot of owner when actually we revisit the place, their house, right? 他们的 painting 是在 storeroom 的那怎么办？这是没办法的。
对。then 就是希望它的那个 area， 它的那个 storeroom right is not it's not an area that 它会很暴晒。You know 太阳从外面暴晒那个太阳那个地方，that one will really be damaging. Actually, I'm very surprised. Most of the people I know of 都喜欢把他们的 paint 放在 riser 的 outside， 那个会暴晒。
也是啊，对啊。
因为那个地方 I got water drip sometimes from the pipe, so don't. Then my mom like to do that. I got scolding from me. I say, "I want you Bombay, you do this to me." You know.
Disclaimer 呢，其实我也是这样的，怎么办？Okay.
I think 最好的办法都是just buy enough, so that you will not have a lot of balance. When you actually need it, right, just go to the e-commerce shop and purchase.
Correct.
Then you will not have issue like the paint spoil or where to keep, where to store this. I think things are like fresh.
Issue.
Everything people want fresh, right? Just like example, your food, you won't buy overnight food and keep for a few days, then you eat, you want to eat it fresh. So it seems to the products that you want to do it.
没有啦，你 try 放在 riser 啦 ，maybe 比较好吃哎。
I don't like overnight food. Sorry.
不好吃太多。
No.
Yeah. So actually, when we also notice, it's actually for seriously, we're looking forward to promote all this strongly promote to all the hospitals, schools. Basically, I'm also really looking forward to this. This is something that
areas like even childcare center, if you have a project like that just to repaint a childcare center, I think they will welcome this because kids, they touch everything, climb everything, so it will be wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And if your childcare center have this pain, right, I think the parents 会比较安心 to 送他小孩子
Yeah,
去
peace
学
of
校。
mind, a peace of mind
Yes,
right now.
correct. So like I always say, this is not about prevention. I cannot 100% prevent anyone from getting coronavirus or any bacterial infection. I'm just saying that it will reduce the chance of you transmitting everywhere. If you get it, then you could touch the wall and then somebody else touch it again, you pass it to that person indirectly. So it's to just give a protection, one more layer of protection.
Yeah,
还是要洗手啦，拜托。Yeah, it does not mean you don't 洗手啊. It's not that. Okay, it's not that.
No, I think 很好的 which sometimes like childcare center or elderly or old folks, you use too much Dettol, it's also not very good for their health also. At least you have this paint on the wall, it actually prevent them from smelling too much Dettol detergent smell also.
True. Yes. Because this product, right? You are correct. I think that would be something Kelly pointed out very right. Usually, when we say sanitizer, you want it to have alcohol to reach 99.9. If not, 如果是 non-alcohol, which we use for the kids, right? 它没有 reach 到 99.9% in killing the viruses. Whereas 这个产品它是可以 hit 99 and above 的, even without alcohol, and it being non-toxic. So that's why it's wonderful. So
actually, is there any project that I mean the in Singapore basically, is there any projects for the locals? Have you all done up a full scale?
We have actually been in contact with a few hospitals, talking to a few key customers, but we haven't started the painting yet because not everyone can start painting right now at this moment.
Correct.
Yeah, so we need to get the permits and whatnot. So there's a lot of ongoing discussion. So hopefully there will be one soon. And then if need be, Chinan, you are right again. I will have it in 20 liter. But for now, to the general public, right, it's 5 liter. Anyway, it's good enough. It's more than enough. Imagine 20 liter 刚刚要，然后你要 move to different rooms.
这样想，我也是这样想。
Yeah, it's so heavy.
That's why we are painters, okay? So not everything must DIY.
Yeah,
I think now is still the after circuit breaker still phase 1, 还是有很多人还是不可以 there's no gathering, no works to be done yet. I think Nippon side is still trying their best to contact most of the hospital or childcare to liaise with them to do a future job lah. I think this is what their aim should be for. That's why they have such fast technology or development throughout these 2 months, and they come out this VIRUSGuard Plus.
Yeah, I think some people also text me that they also hopefully look forward that one day we can actually down to actually Nippon itself. Whenever we do the opening of each new products, right? So go down to Nippon. Maybe you can just do a live talk, or maybe physically for ourselves to see the actual VIRUSGuard Plus. So something I'm also looking forward to, basically. I think I'm not sure the IPM Davis or Eileen whether can we actually have looking at the sample kind of thing. But I think let that open up on phase 2, phase 3 I mean, so where we can actually more relax and we really officially see the thing and get down to the Nippon warehouse itself, and from then on we will see and tell. And hopefully we can actually do a quick live as well, or maybe one of the weekends, if you all don't mind, we can just head down to the
unboxing.
Yeah, do an unboxing and things like that.
No, of course, Shelly and Davis, once you have a project which is already have the paint, probably you can let everybody know. At least they can have.
Yeah,
I think they will go down and touch the thing. I think.
But you see, the beauty and also the cons of this paint is that I cannot show you whether the virus has been killed or not in a real environment.
Correct, of course.
The good part is that it is just like paint. It doesn't have a strange like textured finish to it. It was a nice smooth finish. So 你涂上去, you cannot tell the difference, which in a way is good, because you imagine the walls constantly reminding you that it's being painted with something that can kill virus. Sometimes it's also not so good. It's also weird, right? So I'm not sure how we can show you, because we can't give you a real time on how it kills the virus. But if you're talking about maybe have a look at the colors, see how we actually do up, our R&D and things like that. I think that's something we can look into it lah. But David will present all this. He's very high tech into this already.
David, have one last question. Was mentioned, can we just paint it over the existing paint, which I think you answered last week. Probably you can reply again.
No problem. First thing first, you must check existing paint condition. If there's any peeling, any water seepage, please address to the issue first. After that, apply 1 coat of our chalky surface enhancer, followed by our water-based sealer, and 2 coat of VIRUSGuard, and that's it. Simple. Nippon 还有做一个 professional painting service， 我们可以帮你。
Okay.
You can call 3197-222.
Hotline, wait.
Yeah, the hotline is 3197-222 to ask about our painting service. We are here to actually to service you all.
打广告。
油漆真的是不容易啦，真的不容易。
Yeah,
所以
if
you want to paint yourself, I think it's a good experience. But if you all didn't do a good job and you find that it can be done better, please give us a call.
我跟你讲，once他们paint过一次，他们就不会再paint了。
对，所以
他们觉得很累而已。
其实我就这样我只是偏一个走廊而已。我跟你讲，我讲 ，Oh my God， 我这样，所以我蛮后悔的一样东西呢。那个 taping itself 就已经 it took me quite a while to tape out the whole thing.
No, to paint is easy.
Professional 做嘛。
To paint is easy, but to paint nicely is not easy.
Correct.
I will say that.
我自从我加入16年前我就被我自己油了，因为我不能自己油，因为我在流眼泪。
Another question by the same person, yeah. How to test and prove that the paint is still effective after few months?
Yeah.
Okay. In a real environment, it's very hard for us to demonstrate whether is it still effective. That's why we do things.
I think you mentioned
how the tests work in a laboratory is they have one that is without the technology. They have another panel that's using our VIRUSGuard Plus with the technology. Then they will actually have to put all the viruses, or in this case, it could also be bacterial, on the panel and see how many of the counts of viruses or bacterial it goes down. Yeah. So in an actual war, 如果你要我去 say I do a swab, 哇，听到那个字 swab actually quite scary. And then go back to the lab to check, right? I could only test that one spot. I cannot test the entire wall. So how would I be able to, in a real environment, explain to you whether it is effective or not? Yeah. But in a lab format, we are sure that we have tested on the panels and it worked perfectly wonderful. So that means we can populate that as long as the paint film is intact, it is not peeling off, it will surely work.
So in layman term 就是没有刮花，没有 peeling， 没有 scratches, the effectiveness is always there.
Yes, correct. Wow. Okay. So today is like, we have so much knowledge on VIRUSGuard Plus itself. 我没有想到哇，我们一聊就要差不多1个半到2个钟头了。Wow, it's like there's so many things. Yeah, of course, like because we ourselves, basically with all the live streamers as well, all of us are first time listening to this. It's not me and Kelly have been to the course or anything. No, the answer is no. Today is whatever we hear, we see is really what you guys are live doing as well. So yeah, thank you very much as well for doing all this for us. But otherwise, right, there's so many private message and things like that coming to us which we can't answer as well. Yeah. Oh yes.
Good. At least very knowledgeable.
Yeah, it's a very good. It's at least Sunday, right? There's nothing much we can do. We can't do much, visiting or gathering. So, but at least in this industry, right, it's very nice that we actually gather all together. And I've seen so many same industry people, like in the design or architects, right? They're actually coming on board to actually watch us doing this live. So thank you very much, you guys. So 我们讲的是，今天我们所做的就是团结。团结就是力量。Hopefully we can just fight together and move forward. This is something that we only can hold on. Believe in the faith. Other than that, right? It's really 我们就在这就等着咯。but 比等着我们倒不是在学习咯，去学新的东西嘛，对不对？
Yeah, because 知识 is the only thing that nobody can snatch away from you.
Correct.
And then now you can only input your knowledge into your brain and cannot do anything else. So why want to waste time and do other things but not improving the knowledge?
Correct. Also, really thank you very much for Shelly. But Shelly, you sure you're not a public person? It's like no, I thought I've really
You
come
speak
and
well?
met you. Yeah, you speak very well. It's like it's
我每天你不懂 before circuit breaker， 我每天在跟 David 吵架的，所以这样吵着我们就很 smooth 了，就很会讲。but
it's like
I think it's a lot of teamwork lah. Whenever we come out with a new product, so I usually don't front it. So I usually do the back end work because people like Davis himself, his whole team, they're always out there talking to all our customers. It's actually very well covered. So we do a lot of internal training, make sure everyone is up to a certain level of understanding to guide the customer. So 我都是做 back end 的嘞，所以我都是 back end 讲 rubbish 的，没有 front end 没有的。
不可能的。Just for the way you speak, right? You are really like the front person who are like running the show and things. It's really very professional. Spread across. And judging from all the comments, right? It is professionally done, no?
I would say that it's good. It's easy for
I mean having this live, I told David, I say it's wonderful because it's a good chance to share with everyone. 有些时候你推出一个产品啊 you don't know whether people understand or not. You don't see the sales coming in doesn't mean the product is not good. A lot of time is also because
correct.
not enough educating and understanding of the product. So this product, I believe, if questions like that is exactly what everybody is thinking. Like 我可以擦我的墙吗 after I paint it?
Yeah.
Will be effective.
可以加水吗 Add water will give you better performance. Do not add please. Do not add water.
Okay, so this adding water part is very interesting one. So I ask you, right, Bina, would you want to continue to add more water into it? Would it taste nice or not? No, right? So always the right optimal. While we produce our paint, it's the optimal one. 就是刚刚好给你。
真的 right Bina 厉害。
No, you should use Coke. Coke and Coke Zero is different.
Yes, right.
Okay, but I would say for Shelly and Davis, right? To 那些 viewers 的 benefit, 他们讲得很自然，because they are saying the truth of the product. There's no hidden cost, there's no hidden information. Everything is real and true. That's why 他们讲的东西 is very quick. Every question they ask and answer, right, is always at their mind already because it's all the truth.
我没有啦，我最近一直在做 internal training， 我把它背熟了，我还把它玩得比较有。and 我没有空去想骗话 ，no time 而已。
and 而且他们是那些go through 全部的 testing R&D all this. That's why the sharing the knowledge is actually very very good, very in depth.
对啊。So I think 我们也是不要打扰两位 for too long. I mean, we try to just wrap things up. I mean, for those who actually join us, or some still are joining us, I'm thinking, thank you very much. Especially in the Malaysia side, viewing the Singapore live streaming right now. Actually, so a lot of them are actually, there's a lot of comment and private message coming in, which so sorry, 我们也是不是每一个都可以放上去answer lah, but no, we are trying as much as possible to maybe reply you or via different
maybe we will have more comments that 其实叫 Davis 跟 Shelly 回来嘛。
对 so maybe for maybe the 观众要求 maybe we have an episode 3 kind of thing. There are a lot of topics. So seriously, from last week till now, right, there are so many topics. One topic very popular is ID versus Nippon Paint painters. What's the difference between an ID painter versus a Nippon Paint painters? Okay, 我们今天不要讲这些东西先。我们今天就
卖个关子，
所以 maybe
你们还要听 Nippon Paint 的 story， 还是要听他们的 live， 我们再 continue。
其实这个东西呢，真是很多啊。
Sorry, Kev and Kelly, I think I got one suggestion because today I really like the not antique 啦，不是古董，也不是花瓶啊，是那种又老又残的一个花。我觉得从 next week onward 啊 ，Shelly 她will take over。
推来推去不好嘞，这个杯从地盘可以交给我。
David 那个框4个人刚刚好的。 4个人刚刚好。
4个人不
不要啦，
错。
不要啦，maybe 我会这样放住啦，那就不要看到我了，你们就这样就好了。对，我对这
对，你
这个
就是下个星期他还要带谁进来这样子，他就好像每次带那个
他是那个 agency right？ 他是那个
对，他是 managing agent。
对了
Okay. So we should thank Shelly and Davis today.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to top it up before we end this nice Sunday afternoon with everyone kind of thing? So is there anything from Davis and Shirley?
Okay,
Maybe Shirley 啦，Shirley 先啦，留最后一个很多东西。
最后给你们要讲很长的，等一下。
这样就讲
讲了。
I'm sure there are even more questions, maybe even after you have rewatched the whole thing. So if there are things that you didn't answer, or you are just not sure, what to do after this, and you needed help to answer more on like VIRUSGuard Plus, for example, you can drop us like a message now on the Facebook page, because I also manage that one, so I can also go in and reply if need be. So it's okay, don't worry. Drop email to us. I also manage my customer service in the office, so don't worry about your answers and questions not being answered properly. Don't worry. Just come back to us. I rather you find out more than you just leave it there. You must be confident. So we want to be color confident. That's why we have color visualizer app. We want to be able to equip our customers with all the information. We have the mobile app, and now we want to make sure that we get our customers all well protected. So we try to guide you and give you more info. Then you can be confident to help us to talk to the customer. So if you need more information, be it product colors or what, so come back to myself or Davis. We'll always be here. 我们都在那10几年了，so we'll still be here. 对不对 ，Davis？
Davis，OK， 他用了大概2分钟40秒哎。OK， 你吸一口气 ，one breath， 你就一直 continue 啊。
没有，你讲错了 ，Kev。Shelly 用了1个钟头30分钟讲到完哎，我
谁呢？
对了 ，designers 如果 you need to find out regarding to the apps, regarding to VIRUSGuard Plus, or even any of our product, please feel free to contact our 3 beautiful lady. They are Eileen, Valerie, and Evina.
打广告。
Okay. If you all want to find out more, for homeowner want to find out more about professional painting service, please call 63197-222. Okay, we are operating 6 days a week, 8 to 5. We are here to answer all your queries for your painting service. Okay, and for painters, if you need to know more about VIRUSGuard Plus, please feel free to call our painters team. Okay, and for if paint dealers you are here, okay, please feel free to call our dealer sales to find out more about our VIRUSGuard Plus. If you are not logged in, we will urge you to log in right now. Even you log in 10 can, I find that it's an opportunity for your paint shop. Okay, and who else I miss out? Okay, for project customer or contractors, if you need to find out more about VIRUSGuard Plus, our new product, please contact our project sales team.
Davis, can you repeat the telephone number again? 6319?
Oh, my professional painting service hotline is 631972222.
Okay. 捐款热线 right?
我看我的staff要把我杀了这样。Okay. Anyway, you can call our Nippon hotline also 6255-355 for general inquiry. So Nippon as a paint company, we are here to actually to help not only our partners but also consumer. As long as you buy our product, we will give you so-called assurance that our paint will perform. If you got any issue, feel free to call us. We are here to stay, we are here to protect, and we are here to support you.
Okay, so all the viewers 全部的 viewers 这个是个很好的 benefits where 很少人会说在 live 讲说你们是 being take care customer service 是很好 all this, because once you live out 每个人对是个 perfect 一个很确认。So you can see在 live 讲的东西都是有算数的， so it's like it's like the company itself, right? 你可以看得出他们从 top to the bottom is always caring and sharing. That's why the below the managers all this, right? they dare to say all these things.
I believe
Yeah.
it's from historical. It's our commitment
Yes.
to our customer. Yeah. And
So
one more thing.
Okay.
One more thing. Sorry, how can I forget? This is very important. To all the owners, Nippon Paint have ventured into building materials since last year. Please continue to
Okay.
support. Okay.
Okay. 要 Kelly
对
Kelly 哥在讲，
对对，you have
在
to
讲
right.
Kelly。
I think it's a new business venture for Nippon Paint, and I think we did quite okay last year. And thanks for designer support. We really appreciate and we also reciprocate lah. I hope that you all enjoy the White Rabbit, you all enjoy our lucky draw. More to come, and also we hope that by ordering more from us, you all are giving us the motivation to move further, to develop further, and more things to come.
Yeah, definitely.
So we
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
So we will see more development from Shelly's side. Then David side will be promoting out.
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
That's why
hopefully. Yeah, correct. So really must support you guys lah. This is something that really is really an honor to have the two of you on board lah. Hopefully we can get enough content. I'm looking forward to more content. One very major content is the one that I told you, ID versus the Nippon painters lah. Something that maybe hopefully on the next topic. I mean, if Davis is still free and available. And Ms Shelly as well. Okay lah, maybe Ms Shelly 已经是不要再叫我了吧，是吧？ I do not know. So,
我讲了一个半小时，气有点喘。
对。So hopefully we have if we have about 3 contents. I mean to all the live stream, if you have another 2 more contents which you guys would like to have a argument, maybe 讲 argument 会比较刺激. So a lot of ding dong comments kind of thing. So it's nice to actually let the public knows as well. I mean, for more of our industry people, right? Really, a lot of people, homeowners, always like to ask, what's the difference between hiring us and hiring Nippon painters? So maybe if we got a chance, we'll touch on this as well. Hopefully, if Davis is free. Okay, for 2 of them, they are very busy people. Seriously, they are all very busy. Yeah, as you speak, right? They are really from Monday to Sunday. They are really prepping up for, I think, hopefully phase 2, phase 3. So as we are approaching these phases, right, more and more back-end things and marketing things that they are actually preparing, which is not easy. Same goes for most of us as well. This opening, it's like really opening to the world. It's not just individual company or brands. It's really preparing ourselves, opening back to the world. 也就是像刚好一个 baby 妈妈生孩子的 baby 出来就准备的那种感觉啦，就 so the preparation is not easy. So
I think we're happy to have both of them to share their new project exclusively at our platform.
对。
Thank you. 很感激。
谢谢你。
Yeah.
So 谢谢你 on behalf of everyone on board on the live stream. Okay, thank you, Mr. Davis, and thank you, Ms. Shelly. For coming on this lovely Sunday afternoon. 谢谢你们，谢谢你们。
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
谢谢你们，拜拜。
Bye.
Stay safe. There you go. Wow. Okay. So today, I guess we have quite an interesting Sunday afternoon. Something very different. It's not what we expected to be.
We actually have 我们 actually 有了一个almost 2 hours 的一个 presentation or knowledge inbuilt 了 actually.
对呀。所以很稀奇的就是I know it's not like 我们会有一个彩排或者 we have already met up with them and things. Actually, it's really
我们是没有 script 的，我们是没有 script at all 的，我们手是空没有 script 的。
impromptu 的那些 questions 咯。And one thing is very nice is that the it's very interactive with all these live streamers right now. So with all the comments and
all the viewers
the questions, the question and answer.
Yeah, especially you comments 的话of course will be interesting, which some question maybe at the moment 我们想不到 but you all have already faced or you all know, so you can actually join us for the comment.
So 其实我们 for Kelly and myself, I think we are just like a little bridge. So we are just bridging Nippon Paint and bridging. We are the bridge and bridging out to the public. So any questions you think that back then behind your head that you think that you want to ask, do drop us a comment, and we'll try to draft up a content in the upcoming episode where we can actually touch on and maybe reply some of the questions as well. So keep the question coming. Thank you very much, actually. So another one is like, a shout out to Randall Talk again, who actually are going to repost this whole live streaming as well for us.
Yeah.
So thank you for the Malaysian side to actually view us, and hopefully one day once this thing opens up, if there's a export out for the product, hopefully one day you guys will have the same luxury of having the same paint as well.
I think I'm sure Nippon will actually have it in Malaysia, but will take some time because now there's some restriction. Give them some time with some allowance so that everything's are done nicely.
Okay. So I will not hold everyone back. Okay. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really.
Thanks for spending the afternoon with us.
Yeah, 真是不容易，谢谢你们。Thanks so much. Now till then, hang around for our next episode with Nippon.
For over 130 years, our culture of innovation has shaped the lives of millions. Building better, brighter, and happier lives, full of color and opportunities. It all stems from breakthrough research meticulously developed by leading scientists and chemists at our world-leading facilities. We're all part of a diverse family who, together, make Nippon Paint Asia's #1 paint and coatings manufacturer, offering a complete paint and coating solution for total peace of mind. We're a Pan-Asian family unified and driven by our lean for growth culture of vigilance, insatiable appetite, teamwork, agility, leanness, stamina, allowing us to lead from the front of the pack. Corporate responsibility is ingrained in our DNA, promoting sustainability and developing skills, because people have always been at the heart of our company. Together, we strive for a sustainable business that positively impacts lives. Our ingenuity flows through every drop of the billion liters of paint and coatings we produce every year, adding color to all the industries we supply through strong distribution, and in turn enriched the lives of millions around the world. We continue to set new standards in coatings for motor vehicles. Our protective coatings sustain and enhance the performance of bridges, ships, fuel pipes, and chemical tanks. By offering developers and architects a variety of highly durable and weather-resistant options, we make it possible to realize their ambitions. And for our consumers, we strive to deliver the best end-to-end solutions, including design services to perfectly complement our products. We are Nippon Paint. We harness the brilliance of innovation. We inspire the lives of millions now and for decades to come.